Monica. Thank you for joining me today on my YouTube channel where I help folks bring light and guidance into their personal and spiritual awakening. And today I'm going to share with you 4 ways that you can be more communicative or be more effectively communicative. First I'm going to go over it. I'm just going to kind of give you the 4 basic topics, and then I'm kind of going to go a little bit more in depth with it because communication isn't easy, right? There are other people involved, and so sometimes knowing how to adjust or go about those situations can be difficult. So I'm just going to kind of give you what's worked with for me, and hopefully it'll work for you as well. First, I'm going to give you, see what I wrote down here. First is listen without interruption, right? What does that mean? Listen without interruption. It means taking a second, letting whoever you're talking with or communicating with, or having, whoever is in that situation with you, allowing them to complete their thought and then responding to them. But I will warn you, with this, you have to throw your ego out the door, right? You got to get rid of your ego. You can't listen without interruption and then try to respond to somebody with your ego in play. Like, you'll just come from a place of, I won't say necessarily hatred, but not necessarily alignment with who you truly are, or how you truly want to present in that situation. So I'll just warn you, you'll probably want to take an eye on your ego when you are talking. Number 2 is going to be clearly state your needs and your wants in this situation, right? And this is hard for a lot of people because our society doesn't necessarily tell you it's okay to express what you may need or what you may want in a situation. We tend to just kind of tell people, no, you're going to do this, or no, you're going to do that, or, however, communication plays out, where it's just, you're just combative. You end up being argumentative, and the conversation doesn't go anywhere, and it doesn't really get resolved. It just kind of like is a confusion. So yeah, just clearly state what you may need or want, and don't point fingers at anybody. And that's what I mean by remove your ego. 9 times out of 10 in a conversation, the emotion that you're feeling inside doesn't necessarily come from the situation that you're in right now. It comes from a past experience, which you're being triggered in the current situation. You're being triggered that emotion inside, and so it's making you react a certain way. When in reality, just take a deep breath and understand it's not the person standing in front of you's fault for the way that you're feeling inside. And you just gotta bite that bullet and just understand that, every situation is new. We as humans bring the emotion to every situation. And you have to start detaching yourself from the past to effectively communicate in the present. Because if your ego is there and you're attached to it, you're just gonna be argumentative, defensive, you're gonna be combative, you're not really gonna listen, you're only gonna hear the things that they're saying to you that make you feel a certain way, and that comes from something else. I love the saying, it's not about the peanut butter. I was in an inpatient program, and that was a saying that they had, it's not about the peanut butter. And it's kind of like a long story to explain it's not about the peanut butter, but essentially it's not about whatever's going on right then and there. It's about everything that's led up to that situation. And so if you just start addressing everything in the moment and letting go of it in the moment, you can more effectively communicate. And I understand, as you emotionally heal, you'll have things come up, and that's your healing. That's where you need to heal. If you don't feel you feel a certain emotion inside and you don't like the way it makes you feel, it doesn't resonate with you. You don't want to feel that vibration. Everything, all your thoughts, all your words, your actions, they're all energetically spread, because everything is energy. We are all energy, everything. Quantum physics, just a little bit. But that vibration, those frequencies are felt, make ripples and waves. And it's the same in communication. Like, people can feel that even if they're not aware of it. That's why you feel certain emotions inside. And yeah, get a little off topic there, but it's okay. Number 3 is stand up for your rights. You know, stand up for yourself. And this kind of goes hand in hand with like knowing your boundaries and having set those boundaries with yourself and with others. And that's kind of what it means by stand up for your rights. Like, stand up for yourself and stand up for what is going to be best for you and the whole situation, right? You got to do what's best for you first and then everyone else. Because if you don't do for you, you can't do for others. And many people are doing for others without anything inside to give. So just keep an eye on that, you know, just make sure that you're giving when you've given to yourself first. And number 4 is maintain good eye contact. This scares a lot of people because it's very intimate to make eye contact with people, but it's also something that will hold you accountable for what you say and what you do. And a lot of people don't want to make eye contact because of guilt or shame. And if you don't want to make eye contact because of guilt, you have a lesson that you need to learn there and let go. Shame serves no purpose. If you're not making eye contact because of shame, do a little soul searching and understand you have nothing to be ashamed for. Love yourself. I hope that this will kind of help everyone navigate communicating with one another a little bit more effectively. I know these points have helped me tremendously. This is some information that I picked up from an inpatient program that I went to last year at the Salem VA. Shout out to Terry and Kay and Dr. Phil and Matt and all of them at 9-2. They did wonders for me. And so this information is something that I know for a fact will help many, many, many people, because it's helped me and it's helped my wife and it's helped my mom and it's helped my sister. Like, it's just, I've used it everywhere in my life, and it's just kind of something that it's a gift that I just want to give to everyone, because I think it'll help us all just communicate with one another so we can work a little bit more cohesively together as a unit, because we're already there. We are a unit. We're connected. You just got to find that inside. So I hope everyone's having a great day. That's all I have for you. If you have any suggestions or anything that you want me to cover, leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I do put out daily videos, and your boy's coming. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Namaste.